Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Can We Fix It? And today is going to be a little bit different episode. I didn't get a chance to get the camera out when I was fixing this because I had kind of an emergency, but I want to talk about today and show you exactly what I did. I received a bunch of codes on a Prius battery. I've replaced batteries before. There's a million YouTube videos out there, but this one was way different and I didn't really see anything out there like this, so I wanted to run it by you just so you have the information. Let's get into it. Okay guys, I'm not sure if you can see that or not, but I had a ton of codes. And now, let me explain first. I bought a reconditioned battery from a vendor. It was a kit, and I rebuilt it with a bunch of new, or not new cells, but reconditioned cells. That has a 1-year warranty. I was about 5 months into the warranty on that battery, and I received all these codes. And I was a bit disappointed, to say the least. So, summary of the codes. P3000. C0200, C1241, C1242, P1259, and C1310. Now, the description of these are a bunch of high voltage system, open circuits, low battery voltage. I mean, all kinds of errors that those relate to. And called the warranty, or the company that sold me the battery, and they're like, oh, well, this isn't the battery, you need to get it all fixed. So if you buy a reconditioned battery, you may want to consider the warranty is going to be difficult to get. So keep that in mind. Now, what did I do to fix it? Let's get into that. Okay guys, if you've ever rebuilt a Prius battery, you know these little bus bars. These are the ones I actually got from the battery company. They sent some bus bars. You can tell they're pretty corroded. And that's what these errors came down to be, corrosion on these terminals. So what I did is I had some others from my old battery that I cleaned up and put back in, and some of these that I reused. All I did was I dipped this steel wool in vinegar, and then I just rubbed it, and you can see how clean those come. And then I popped all those back in, put my battery together, and that's what fixed it. So if you get those errors and you're not sure what they are, get a piece of fine steel wool and clean up your battery bus bars. And I did mine on both sides, and there you go. I mean, they clean up real easy with a little bit of steel wool. That made all my codes go away. Now, about 5 days later, I did have another code, and I wrote it down here. It was P0A9C, but that ended up being completely unrelated. It's a temperature sensor on the hybrid battery. Well, if you remember, if you've ever done one of these batteries, all those wires that are underneath and clip onto the batteries, those are temperature sensors. That one of those had fallen off, so luckily, I didn't have to take my battery out. It was the one right in front. It was temperature sensor A, so I was able to just get my hand in there and clip that back up. That was an easy fix also. But yeah, the bus bars, that was a little more involved. I did have to disassemble the entire battery. Now, I didn't have to take the modules out, but I had to pop out each one of these. So that's what I did to fix it. So hey, if you run into these codes, check your bus bars. That's all we have for this week, guys. Thanks for watching Can We Fix It? These come out every week or 2 weeks, depending on stuff that breaks. I've got a couple coming up. I want to do some more general car maintenance. You know, I always make a joke, not really that funny, but if I drop dead tomorrow, I want to make sure my kids know how to do some stuff. So that's why I make these videos. And remember, if you're going to work on a hybrid battery, safety first. Know what you're doing. You can really get a nice high voltage shock. Just be safe. There's a million videos out there that tell you what to do. I'm not going to make another one of those videos. You can go look at it yourself, but I'll pass along any information I have that I can't find out there that maybe could help somebody else. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.